All right, a bogey-free 63. Just overall, Sarah, we talked about how much this event being in kind of your backyard means to you, but what does it mean to go out and do what you did there today?
Yeah, I had quite a few family and friends out there today, so it was just awesome. One of my friends was fist bumping me for every birdie, so we got pretty excited towards the back nine when we were tallying him up pretty good. But it just feels great to get some putts going in. It's always nice to see the momentum keep going. So just looking forward to tomorrow.
Todd?
So I know you went to Xavier. What part of town did you grow up in?
North Central Phoenix, Moon Valley area.
Okay, so probably getting to this side of town, maybe didn't do that a whole lot back growing up. Or were you familiar with this course at all before this week?
I've never played it before this week. I've played out at Superstition. I've played Longbow. Played a few courses out this way, but don't get out here too much. About an hour from my house. So this is my first time out here this week and loving it.
Is it just waking up in your own bed, I assume? There's a lot of comforts of you don't have to worry about all the travel stuff. I'm sure that helps.
I'm actually in a hotel this week.
Okay.
Just kind of cutting the commute down a little bit. I'm fighting traffic in both directions, so I'm staying in a hotel this week. But still, like the familiarity of the grass, of the kind of visuals of the golf course is so familiar to me that it just feels like home when I'm out here. So it's very comfortable.
When you left for college, was it always in the back of your mind to come back to Arizona someday, or?
Yeah, I lived in South Carolina for my first year post-grad and then came back here. And the first time I left Phoenix my freshman year and ended up coming home for Thanksgiving, I was like, wow, do I miss this place. So I think always. My whole family's out here and we're all really close. So it's just nice to have everyone in one spot.
And your 24 season's off to a pretty good start. Is there something that's different? Is there one thing that's changed for you this year, or?
Yeah, I've just been working hard with my swing coach and my mental coach, just a change of perspective, trying to just take advantage of what we have every day instead of worrying about what we don't have, and just putting one foot in front of the other and trying to stay really present.
Cool. All right, thanks.
Tell me a little bit about the putting. I know it's something that's been, I feel like you've been on fire the last few events with. Putting change or putter change, anything that's been working differently maybe with the putting this season so far?
The putter I'm using right now, I played with for maybe 2.5 seasons. Last year, I kind of experimented with some other stuff and it didn't work out too well. Went back to this one during the off season and started working with a putting coach who's really helped me just figure out how to read greens better. When the first lesson I took from him, he was like, your stroke's pretty good. We can maybe tweak a few of these things, but we got to learn how to read greens better. So I think overall, it's just made me a lot more confident when I get over a putt that this is my process of reading the green. This is whether it goes in or not. At least I went through this process, and then I can learn from it better. So that's been the biggest change with my putting this year.
How much fun is it to be able to tee it up every single time and know you have, maybe not this low, but a low one in the tank? I mean, I feel like you've had so many low rounds so far this year.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's nice when you have some momentum going. You kind of just feel super free, and you've seen putts going in, so you're not really forcing it too much. But it's always nice to know that 9 birdies in one day is in the tank for coming days, coming weeks in the year. So I'll take it and put it in my back pocket.
Is it just more fun to be able to play this kind of golf and consistently play this kind of golf? I know people get it and then kind of lose it, but for you, is it just fun to have this for a longevity period, or?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's fun to see hard work come together. I've just been focusing on my process so much more this year than maybe in years past, and kind of just a little more particular about how I go about things. And so more than anything, it's just really cool to see the type of work I've been doing have a positive effect. Every week's not going to be your week. Every day's not going to be your day, but I feel super confident in my process, and that's kind of all I can ask for.
Emma said no, so you're free to go, Sarah.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Thanks, guys.